Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's One Tactical Medic here. Thought I'd do a real quick video post on a little item that I made for Buffalo Sergeant, one of my buddies. I believe I made his son one and I made my brother one. But it's basically a pocket survival tin, if you will. So what we have here is one of those snooze cans, and no, I don't use it. One of his buddies, I guess where he works, was saving these cans. So what he did was bead blasted them, put them in a sand blaster, and I don't know what kind of medium he used. It was probably walnut shell, or I don't think it was actual sand. I don't know. But anyways, so he sandblasted the heck out of them, which roughed up the texture. And then I shot this one with some dull, flat, military grade style black paint. So it's not reflective, other than the Gorilla tape going around it. But anyways, I mean, you can see, that's the size of it. So it could definitely fit in a backpack or an EDC bag or a bug out bag, or even in your pocket, your parka pocket if you're going out on a day hike or something. So what I would do is, I figured I'd open it up and show you what all I've crammed in this. Feel free to leave comments or suggestions on more items that you would like to see in them, or something that you would put in yours. But I think this gets the job done. So let me put some paper here for some contrast. Okay, so I've got the Gorilla tape going around it to make sure that it's watertight. And when you open it up, okay, the first thing I've got here is a 2 foot by 2 foot piece of aluminum foil, heavy duty foil. You can mold this into a drinking cup if you needed to. You could unfold it and use it for signaling. You could tear little strips off of it if you wanted to, and use it for marking and all that kind of stuff. So aluminum foil. The next thing I have are 3 fish hooks. There's one inside and then there's 2 hanging out. And these are snelled fish hooks, which means they already have the fishing line attached to them. I've got one big one, one small one, and one medium sized. Here I've got about 50 feet of 12-pound test fishing monofilament. I've actually stuffed a weighted jig in there. It's got a hook already in it. It's weighted. It's an artificial bait, so you can't find bait, which I'm sure you'd be able to out in the woods or survival situation. At least you have something that may attract fish. I just threw these in there. They're just 2 keychains. I'm sure they would have a use for something, whether I had to hang something or just needed them for something, so I just figured, what the hell, I'll throw them in there. This is a carpenter's pencil that I've sharpened, cut it down so it would fit in there, and I wrapped about 2 feet of Gorilla tape around it just so I'd have some extra duct tape. Put a P38 in there. Love these things. Little screwdriver, can opener, bottle opener. Good thing to have. I've got a safety pin. Multiple uses for a safety pin. I've got some split shot. I don't know if you can see that, but basically those are little weights that you can cramp onto your fishing line to weight your hooks if you need to. Vacuum sealed some strike anywhere matches. Put them in there. I actually cut these down just so they'd fit and I could get more in there, but they're watertight. So strike anywhere matches. This is petroleum gauze, vacuum sealed. So I wanted to make sure that these two, definitely were sealed, because if crap hits the fan and I'm out in the woods and I need to start a fire, these are going to be my fire source and my tinder. And there's a lot of gauze in there. It's amazing how vacuum packing shrinks that down real well. last but not least, I've got a straight razor that I've put some Gorilla Tape on just to protect the edge. And this here, you know, you could actually, if you needed to, you could put small amounts of snow or water in there and, you know, stick it on a campfire if you had to and boil some water. I mean, you wouldn't be getting much, but, you know, if you use this in conjunction with the aluminum foil, you can make yourself a little cup. You could boil the water and pour it into there until you had a, you know, copious amount, enough to drink. I thought about putting a, you know, latex condom in there, non-lubricated or non-spermicidal, just as a water bladder. Still may do that, but running out of room with this thing already with all the contents in there, I may try to repack it. And the other thing I did on the top of this is I had a piece of mirror, and I basically took my Dremel tool and trimmed it down, smoothed out the edges, and I hot glued it in there just so I'd have a way of, you know, if I need to, I can signal. I mean, it may not work well, but I'm sure, I mean, you can kind of see right there with the reflection of the light. You know, I think I could palm this and kind of aim it and at least get some sort of signal going. So anyways, that's it. That's everything that's in there. Feel free to leave me questions or comments or suggestions. This is the perfect size, and I may do one with an Altoids can. Altoids a little big, but these little snooze cans are the perfect size for doing it. I've got another one that I'm actually going to vacuum seal some meds in, different type of medical stuff, just so I can have another pocket-sized, you know, medical kit with some bandages, some water purification pills, Imodium AD, headache stuff, you know, allergy stuff. So anyways, One Tactical Medic, leave me some suggestions or comments. Thanks for watching, guys.